Hey everyone, my name is Bree. I am 10 weeks pregnant with my second baby, and this past week has been kind of rough. More on that in a second, but baby is the size of a walnut. Their circulatory system is beginning to function, and the placenta is starting to take over the job of providing oxygen and nutrients, where the yolk sac is kind of becoming a thing of the past. And they're also officially a fetus this I think maybe last week, but officially a fetus, no longer an embryo. So that's where baby's at. Symptom wise for me, I had a really hard day yesterday. I was kind of warned by the pregnancy apps and the internet in general that week 9 can be really hard, and I'm 10 weeks today, so just getting through week 9. And it was. Yesterday was really bad. I puked like 10 times. I couldn't keep any food down. I was able to hydrate here and there, but not adequately, I know that. And it was just really hard. And luckily my partner has been so wonderful and taking care of our son and the house. But yeah, yesterday was really rough. And I have tried meclizine and Benadryl and B6 with Unisom, and so far nothing's quite cutting it. I will say I am very sensitive to smells, and I think I might have mentioned it before, but the smell of my cupboards, my kitchen cupboards, they're not musty, they're not dirty, there's nothing wrong with them, but I hate the way the wood smells. For some reason, I just can't be in my kitchen, which is of course really hard when you want to go get something to eat, or you want to cook something for your family. I just hate being in the kitchen. I have to hold my breath when I'm in there. It's really bad. I'm hoping that eases up a little bit, because that's definitely a big culprit for me feeling as crummy as I'm feeling. So yeah, last week was really rough with the nausea and the vomiting. So I work overnights as a nurse, and I am definitely sickest like after 1 o'clock in the morning, and by 3 or 4 I'm vomiting at work, which is just so unpleasant. So I think what I need to do is probably, so I'm gonna have a home birth, which means I will be with a certified professional midwife at home, in my home right here, when I have my baby, which I'm very excited for. But they can't prescribe like Zofran in that way, so one of the midwives I met with recommended co-care with the hospital if this is going to be a continued issue, where I see the midwives there a couple of times, and they can order anti-nausea medications if it comes to that. I'm not sure I'm ready to like give up and do Zofran yet, but I can't work how I've been feeling, which is just not gonna fly. So that's been my big thing this past week. Still sore boobs, still tired and moody, but honestly, all of that really is centered, besides the boobs, all of that's really centered on just feeling nauseous all the time. I'm hoping for a better week this week. Today's been okay so far, knock on wood. The past week has been exciting. We had an ultrasound, and I have a few pictures here. Let's see. Here is the little babe. I was measuring a little bit behind, which I knew would happen. My new due date is April 13th. I am 10 weeks today. There. He is. We'll confirm with a 20-week ultrasound. I have a few others. Here we got some good 3D ones there. My partner Edmund keeps saying that he thinks that the baby looks like he's plotting something in that middle picture. Got a cute little one there. There's a little yolk sac and little arms and legs. Very cute. Very wiggly. It was good to see. It was kind of a good reminder that everything is for a reason, and yeah, I just wish I was feeling better. So we had that ultrasound on the 10th, and then on the 11th we announced our pregnancy, which also is my partner, my anniversary, second year anniversary with my partner. So The way we announced is a little bit nerdy. Both my partner and I played Dungeons and Dragons, and this is how we announced, with a character sheet and lots of little baby puns. This is all going to be backwards on your camera. Maybe I'll flip the video to make it easier. But yeah, we basically just wrote up kind of a little jesting baby announcement sheet, and kind of a new party member. There's a very noisy car driving by. Hello, sir. I'm in northern New England, so all you get is very noisy trucks. So that was a really exciting thing that we did on the 11th. Celebrated our anniversary on a dinner cruise, like on a boat, which might not have been the best choice for someone who's experiencing nausea all the time. But I made it through okay. We had a nice time overall. I was emotional, but yeah, everything was fine by the end of it. And then today, just today, I met with the last midwife that I plan on consulting with. So I've kind of ruled out 2 of them, the first 2 I saw. Now it's between the one that I saw, I think that I talked about last time, I felt very confident and comfortable with, and this one too. I'm kind of leaning towards this one because she lives so close to me, 7 minutes away. She said she could do home visits if I preferred, and prices are comparable, care is very similar, and I felt good with her too. A little bit of a different vibe for each of them, but neither of them had neither of them gave me a bad feeling. So that's a good sign, and kind of leaning towards the one who's closer, but by next week for sure I will have made a decision and then finally get started on my actual prenatal care with the provider who will be at my birth, hopefully. But I asked a ton of questions and all the answers are great, and for both the last one and this one, I'm very, very excited to have a baby at home. Warning, incoming noisy truck, so just brace yourself for that. Oh, and also incoming noisy cat. Stop scratching my furniture. So I don't have many baby buys. I did get one thing, and this is pretty ridiculous. I went onto Etsy. I love shopping on Etsy for actually homemade things. It's nice to support those small businesses. And Laurel and Lemon on Etsy makes this really cute little mushroomy theme, because we're doing a very mushroom core, cottage core kind of theme. Well, we got this little newborn size Grow Wild onesie, and then I got these pants. I'm laughing. I'll explain why in a second. These adorable little mushroom pants. We got these little mushroom mitts, and this little hat, this little knot hat. Very, very cute. The thing is, the size of these pants is hilarious to me. My first baby came out 9.5 pounds, and I don't think this one's going to be much smaller, if they're smaller at all. Which means, oh, cat incoming. Here we go. Cat butt. Okay. So it just means that I highly doubt my baby's ever gonna fit into this, which is kind of a bummer. But maybe I can squeeze them in on like a couple days in. Hey, stop it. Okay, sorry, lots of distractions this video. That's the difference between being at home versus being at work. So yeah, very cute, but kind of comical. Oh, the other one's following suit. Yeah, kind of a comically small newborn size. I probably should have gotten 0 to 3 months so that my child can actually fit it, but we'll see. Maybe I'll be surprised with the tiny child, but my first baby was 9.5 pounds at birth, and I don't think this one's going to be that much smaller. But that's kind of everything this past week. This upcoming week, I will have chosen a midwife, and maybe I'll even be able to see her sometime in the next couple weeks. I'm hoping to feel better soon. And I need to make a decision about whether I want to have like co-care with the hospital to maybe tend to some of the nausea stuff that's happening for me, because I can't work. I just can't work like that. It's awful. But let me show you my non-existent belly. 10 weeks today. I don't have anything yet, and During the ultrasound, they said that my placenta was anterior, which means I probably won't feel baby move as early, and I probably won't, at least in my experience, pop as early. I also think my uterus is tilted backwards a little bit. So let me jump up here. Yeah, see, even though I feel like I can't suck in this area like I used to, I don't feel like I have a real bump. I feel like I just look thick. I look thick, so that's where I'm at right now. I will make a video next week, and hopefully I'm reporting less nausea. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week at 11 weeks.